kinda hoped to get into like a 40 move bloodbath, but I barely made it to move 20.
I mean, it happens when you play a opening like this. Okay, we should be live. Link in chat.
Righty. The question becomes, can I be audible? Yes, I hear myself click away.
Very nice. Okay, let us get started then.
Greetings, everyone. Sunday, the 31st of July.
Oh god, it's almost August. Horrible.
Horrible indeed.
Alright, let's just talk about the game. Did you like prepare all of
Yeah.
this?
I either had to play the Vienna, where I don't know what god-awful line you had prepared for me, but I was not going to enjoy it.
I was just gonna play like
Or,
this. Like,
oh, wait, let me... Wait, I
okay,
of course can... Shall I make a study so we can both be in here? Or...
okay, yeah. Can I use a study? It's fine, let's figure it out. Yeah, you make the study.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to make it unlisted. Say, I would like the link. Here's the study. Let's see if you can get in here without leeches being like, oi.
I cannot edit, so cringe.
Well, I just move forward whenever you want.
Okay. I will flip the board. Okay, anyways, I was gonna play like some... Oh, sync. I need to sync.
So, let's say if I were to play the Vienna,
Yeah,
I asked
e5.
for e5.
And I was just gonna go like... I was either gonna do the main line or I was gonna go knight c6. I was gonna like make it up over the board. I had zero prep.
I maybe should have stuck with my guns here, but
I mean, I knew...
knowing you, you would get me in. You would get me into the main line, and I would most likely get caught with my pens down move 10.
You say as if I have any idea what I'm doing in the main line. Like, it's so
And I
uncommon
don't
that
know.
I genuinely don't know how to play the main line.
I really should have stuck with my guns here, but I thought let me prepare the stone wall, and either have the Dutch versus it or d5. And d5 is actually really interesting because it's basically just saying go for kingside attack and let black figure it out.
I was gonna go with some, like, bishop out. Like, I'm just gonna immediately try and trade off your bishop.
So like bishop f5, something like that.
Maybe not so early, but yeah, that's the general idea. Like
When that happens.
Yeah, maybe do a funny, like, bishop g4.
Actually, in the study, it was like that. Okay, it happens. Some people like the bishop out early. But yeah, that was the general gist of it before the Dutch came in my face.
Yeah,
Getting beaten by my own openings here.
I was very worried. I thought you were gonna do some like funny bishop g5 stuff.
Bishop g. Okay.
It's a
You
lie.
know I don't like my dubious stuff.
It's not dubious. It's just trap, but it's playable.
It is theoretically playable, but I don't think I would love to indulge.
Fair, but it was something I was scared of. I was just thinking, like, what funny gambits did you have in store for me?
No, I was just going to play the Stonewall, my black opening, as white.
Fair enough.
Since I actually would have preferred to get black in this game, but I got white anyway, so... Knight 6...
q3. And
Like the
okay, and
first few moves are like,
I spent a while on g6. Honestly, I was debating between g6 and d6. Eventually, I just decided I'm gonna play
okay,
g6 anyway, so I might as well do it now.
so we have a Leningrad Dutch versus the Stonewall.
Fun.
It would have been funny, if you played a copycat line, Stonewall Dutch versus the Stonewall.
Yeah, but I kind of already put my bishop on g7, so like if I play the stonewall now, my position just looks stupid.
Yeah, of course, now you have committed to the Leningrad, so you castle and shut up.
Yeah, and then knight f3 d6, and then like my entire plan here was to play for e5.
Yeah, and I was like, you can get e5, I do not care, because I can always
Hmm.
rebuild my pawns in a manner that your black bishop gets blocked out.
Yeah, I was never gonna take. I don't know why I took. I'll explain later. It was a stupid miscalculation. Let's just move on.
Ah
Bishop
well,
d2.
bishop d2,
A bit of a
starting to
funny
get my
move, but it's
bishop
fine.
out of that prison. Well, my plan is, of course, to play bishop e1, and then
Yeah,
move
I
it over
was.
to like the
Yeah,
h4 or f2, something silly like that. Standard Stonewall type stuff.
true. Okay, so knight bd7, castles, knight e4. Yeah, here was where I was really wanting to play. Uh, sorry, e5, and I don't think you had to move your bishop. I mean,
Well, I moved.
I was never gonna take it anyway, but keeping the option open.
Was this the move? Not yet.
It
I
was. This.
decided to just. Decided to just move my bishop back for the sake of, like, even if you trade it off, it's not that bad. But I just want
Fair
to
enough.
start a process of moving pawns forward into an attack.
Okay. What? You said you were like thinking of a lot of funny things here, right?
Next move.
Okay. Let's move on then.
But the ancient just says here to take the knight and shut up.
I mean, fair enough. Queen b3, king h8, knight g5. Yeah.
I mean, Queen B3 would have been amusing. It's a check. You have to do something about it. But
I was just gonna play king h8, but I missed knight g5.
okay, nice to learn that at least. Move my
Knight
bishop back.
g5.
E5. And now
e5.
come my nominations for like stupidest moves of the century.
Okay.
Uh, I have written them all down.
Ah.
H H3 preparing G4.
Okay.
G4 right away.
Okay.
The rest are a lot more sensible. Knight D2, which I played. Um, Bishop to H4.
Oh yeah, bishop h4 I was thinking of. I was gonna go queen e8 anyway.
And Bishop C4 check.
Ah yeah, yeah. I was looking at three of those moves.
But
The h3 g4 I was not looking at.
the engine says that I need to eat dirt, but I disagree with the engine on that
D
one.
D D. And
So I calculated Bishop C4, and when you move to H8, I was like, I have nothing.
that's fair.
So I never played it, though in hindsight, maybe I should have played it to, prevent tactics with my bishop later on,
I
but that's
mean,
hindsight 2022.
my points here were like to target your e3 pawn and that bishop. Those are like the only two targets I could really think of.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay,
But
what the
yeah,
fuck is g4?
I was planning some wild stuff. I was very much in the Dutch coffee leaf shop.
Eh. Oh wait, g4 just
Like,
hangs. G4 is just immediately
hangs,
losing because I can take your knight at the end, bruh.
yeah. was like, maybe move it over first and then try to win that knight. That's now just hanging a pawn for the sake
Mm.
of, getting something going. Because I now have like 4 pieces ready to move towards the king.
Uh-huh. Okay, so knight d2.
That was, yeah,
Knight d2 is a fair move.
boring stuff.
Fair move. And then... Yeah,
Just playing principled stonewall stuff.
I was thinking of either taking the knight or taking on... Okay, EF was like stupid. It was based on a complete miscalculation that somehow after taking the pawn and you taking back, I will take your knight, and I have e5 in this position. I thought I had take knight takes knight,
Yeah.
and then after like knight takes, I thought I had e5. I just completely hallucinated that I had another e pawn. I don't know what I drank.
I would like to mention to everyone that 2K is pretending that he has pawn leave.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Feel free to clip that.
Yeah, no, and then I played EF, and then I looked at the board and I'm like, wait, where's my e pawn?
Oh, you mean the one that you just gave away?
Yeah. And then you took back, and then here I played this funny queen e8. My point was I wanted to play knight df6, but I didn't want to get pinned. And this is knight df6 is like the top move, but I didn't want to get pinned, so I just moved my queen.
I should have just played h4 and bishop h4 here,
Yeah.
but
Um,
somehow I started to get ridiculously fancy.
what was your idea? Like, I did not see the idea.
My plan was to move my queen in later, try to threaten mate, or some silly stuff like that.
Queen f3, queen h3. Ah.
Like,
yeah, this like whole like triangle.
queen f3, queen h3, starting to, get something brewing.
Maybe bishop
get
c4
my
first,
broken
and then
top.
like you can try and fuck with all of this.
Yeah,
Like bishop c4 first, and then I think knight g5
then it's
here
actually
is playable.
mate.
I mean, it's not
But even,
losing a piece this time, you know.
yeah, remember I'm playing this for the first time. All
So
the
am I.
nuances are kind of lost on me, so...
Fair enough. Okay, so
Like, I saw a lot of things, I did not see that.
fair. What was my... Oh yeah, because I played queen e8 because it defends my knight in a very funny way. Which is like if you
The tactical defense.
take my knight, you just lose on the spot. Like if we go back one move.
I would
Like
would like to indulge that one.
Okay, it's a fault. Like if I take back it, it's just there was a check, yes, but then I move,
Check.
and then you move the knight, and then I just shove my pawn into your face. Like I just start throwing pawns. Maybe not this pawn, but
Indeed.
like
I
knight b,
was very curious.
like knight b6, and then I just like run my e pawn up the board.
You're... Oh.
Or if you take with the bishop,
That
actually
is-
that's a bit funnier. Like bishop takes knight instead. Like couple moves back. No.
Where?
Before knight g5. Move 12.
Or knight G here.
No, like move 12. Yeah, here, bishop takes knight. Instead of knight g5. This one was funnier. After takes, you move your knight. And then I was gonna like play e6. Sorry, e3.
East. E3.
Right? It's kinda funny.
Engine just be like, give a check, we don't care.
Not gonna lie, I forgot all of the checks existed.
Like, I had them in mind, but I was like, that can be done anytime.
Yeah, I would look at the checks
I would like
and then
to
I would
narrate.
just forget about them. Because
I would like to narrate the checks never happened.
Fair. Instead, you hung a piece in one move.
Yeah.
Big
Sorry for
oops.
that. This happens.
Big oops. And then King H1.
Welcome to a 1200 bozo trying to fight versus a 2k. This happens.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea what I was doing. I just like waited for the things to fall and they did. There was still some chances though after like this rook f3. Very difficult for me to untangle.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I try to, get your queen out of the way and get some counterplay.
Yeah, b3,
I would like to repeat that the counterplay never happens.
queen g5, bishop d2. And this was a funny like queen dance. And then yeah, here just...
Yeah, I completely missed that bishop. I was like, get my rook out of the way, not complain.
And then it's just me.
To, forget that it spins. This game is so depressing, somehow.
Let me see. Yeah, this entire like maneuver with my queen on from like move 19 was just like a really funny idea.
I am happy to have gotten 15 minutes off of you.
I mean, if you played a more solid opening instead of going for fireworks, maybe it would have taken a bit longer.
Yeah, I know with the Stonewall that I need to stay patient. Sadly enough, I am very impatient.
I mean, only I can be better when everything starts exploding, right?
Generally, but the last time we played the Stonewall, I actually, won on time in the timer.
Oh, right, I forgot about that game.
I actually had either a winning position or you run out of time. So I was like, I'm just trying something you haven't seen before, and maybe you fuck up with detonating the fuse early. But well, I am just disappointed in myself, sorry to say.
Honestly, it's fine. I'm like I'm like at least twice your rating.
Though classical, I'm more like a 1600 given my club rating, and my
Okay.
butchering of 1600s. Like, people do not know how to play against the Stonewall. They don't like the fact that I just sit there, grin, and enjoy long games.
I mean, yeah, you should have been a bit more patient. Make me fake for the full hour. Rather than just like immediately going to blow things
Yeah.
up. Okay, but I think most of your opponents don't go for just like e5.
No.
Like, I think
Let's
a
keep
key
it that
reason
normally
of why...
they are...
Yeah, you're saying?
Like, normally I expect like d5, d4,
Yeah.
d5, c5. Basically playing a reversed queen gambit Stonewall.
Yeah. And then like I just walk in and start blowing things up immediately. I think it's just like me having a general idea of how to blow things up rather than your opponent.
Yes.
Your usual opponents have no idea what the hell to do.
And like even in the moment that I fucked up, the 1600s would get too scared and not do anything after you taking the knight. They would still miss the tactic.
Yeah, fair.
I just dropped 2 chess pieces, and I don't know where they are, but that's
Just
for
be
later.
me. I am playing on the floor.
Well, I have a desk. I use the desk. I paid for the desk. I'm using every single inch of this desk.
I really should have used my desk. My back hurts.
Thank you for the lessons, at least.
Yes.
Be it
Summary of the
swift and
lesson:
brutal.
do not play this opening.
Well, maybe I should because I'm performing rather well, at least in
Okay,
the
I mean,
PvP
fair,
field
yeah.
one.
Just maybe study a bit more. I do have some resources on the stone wall. I will send them to you.
Like, actually, let me send the link. It was very, very basic, but like my main concern was, how to move order it to even get this position. Because knowing you, you will do everything to get out of the way of that.
You know, you could have just requested this line, right?
I wanted to keep a mystery.
Fair.
Like, the only reason I kept a lot of it secret is because if I tell you, you're going to bust your ass off trying to make me
I didn't say
very
I want half an
uncomfortable
hour
again.
of prep time. You could have told it to me half an hour ago.
I am not that mean. I was like, I'm already giving you dubious information.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I completely hate this position. What do I even do? Bishop g bishop g4, bishop h5, bishop g6, and just trade off the bishop, I guess. That doesn't look so
Like,
bad.
I know I requested for d5 or f5, but I was like, it's a good like test round for it. If it can hold well against the Dutch, I know that it's at least worth playing.
It didn't hold until I played e5.
Yeah.
Um. Okay, no, this stone wall. I do have some like stuff on the stone wall. I will put it in Google Drive and send it to you.
Alrighty.
Please download it and then I
And
will delete the Google Drive
immediately, yeah. I
because
have been very bad about that. Apologies.
no, it's because I used to have like infinite storage because it was my school account. But then Google is like removing infinite storage space for schools.
Fuck Google.
So we have all been capped at 20 gigabytes. Wanna guess how much stuff I had in my Google Drive?
And multiple terabytes.
Not quite 200 gigabytes. Just casual, 10 times the limit.
Classic.
Yeah, so I had to like wipe my chess files basically. It's fine. I have my at-home drive to store it on.
Yes. Just mention when it's up and I shall download it.
Okay.
Yet again, thank you for the lessons. Kinda
Yes.
got destroyed here, but I hope next time I play this it will go a lot better.
I mean, once you understand the opening, yes, it will go better.
Like, I was like, I have the basic ideas, I have, experience from the back side of things. What could possibly go wrong? Mary. Mary is what possibly could go wrong.
I mean, the problem is a lot of there are very very like slight differences if you play an opening as black versus as white, which is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like I don't you've never I don't okay. I've been looking at the King's Indian attack and it's so different to the King's Indian defense. I don't understand any of it. Openings are
Good
stupid.
amount. And yet somehow we study them, and 2K still don't know how to play certain openings.
I Yeah, you're not wrong. Some 2Ks don't know how to play the Scotch or the Sicilian. I am so disappointed in everyone.
In the entirety of the chess community, I am disappointed.
Yes, exactly. Well, I shall end the stream here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a
This
good day.